Friends, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Your attitude, not your aptitude, determines your altitude. You can have all the education, the skill, and the opportunity in the world, but if your attitude stinks, you'll never rise high. Think about it. Every great success story you've ever heard begins with someone who refused to quit, someone who looked at the same problems as everybody else but said, "I'll find a way." A positive attitude is not pretending everything is perfect. It's believing that even when things go wrong, there's a way to make them right. 1. The attitude difference. Two men can look out of the same prison bars. One sees mud, the other sees stars. The difference? Attitude. When you wake up in the morning, you have two choices. You can say, "Good Lord, it's morning." Or you can say, "Good morning, Lord." Your attitude defines how you start your day, and how you start determines how you finish. The world is full of people who can but won't. They have potential, but they lack the mindset. The right attitude turns potential into performance and dreams into destiny. 2. The law of the mirror. What you see in life often reflects what you see in yourself. If you believe you're capable, you'll look for ways to win. If you believe you're doomed, you'll look for proof of failure. That's why you must talk to yourself instead of listening to yourself. If you wake up feeling down, and you listen to that voice, it'll drag you deeper. But if you talk to yourself, if you say, "Today is going to be a great day. I'm alive, I'm blessed, I'm capable," your mind begins to follow your words. You see, attitude is not automatic, it's intentional. Every morning, you've got to choose it like you choose your clothes. 3. Stories that prove the power of attitude. Let me tell you about a man named Thomas Edison. He failed over 10,000 times before perfecting the light bulb. When a reporter asked, "Mr. Edison, how did it feel to fail 10,000 times?" he said, "I didn't fail 10,000 times. I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work." Now that's attitude. When you adopt that mindset, failure becomes feedback. It becomes a teacher, not a tombstone. Here's another story. A lady once told me, "Zig, motivation doesn't last." And I said, "You're right, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily." Attitude, like motivation, must be renewed every day. 4. How a positive attitude attracts opportunity. People love to be around those who radiate positivity. Why? Because positive people make others feel better about themselves. When you're optimistic, you see solutions others overlook. You draw people to you. You build trust. You inspire confidence. Let me tell you something. Opportunities don't just come to the most talented, they come to the most pleasant. When you're cheerful, dependable, and enthusiastic, people want to help you. They open doors for you. Remember this rule. If you go looking for a friend, you'll find very few. But if you go out to be a friend, you'll find them everywhere. That's the magic of attitude. It multiplies everything you give out. 5. The connection between attitude and effort. You can't always control circumstances, but you can always control your effort and your response. A positive attitude doesn't mean life will be easy. It means you'll keep working even when it's hard. Think about a bumblebee. According to scientists, its body is too big and its wings too small to fly. But the bumblebee doesn't know that, so it flies anyway. That's the power of attitude. It ignores the noise and focuses on the goal. So stop saying, "I can't." Start saying, "How can I?" That small change in words creates a huge change in results. 6. How to build and keep a positive attitude. You don't get a positive attitude by chance. You build it by choice. Here are 7 proven ways to strengthen yours. 1. Be grateful every day. Gratitude turns problems into blessings and chaos into order. 2. Surround yourself with positive people. You can't soar with eagles if you're walking with turkeys. 3. Feed your mind with uplifting material. Read books that inspire you. Listen to voices that lift you. 4. Focus on solutions, not problems. Every complaint is an opportunity to create change. 5. Use positive self-talk. Tell yourself, I can handle this. I'm getting stronger. 6. Serve others. Helping people gives life purpose, and purpose fuels positivity. 7. Keep perspective. Remember, tough times never last, but tough people do. When you practice these daily, your mind becomes a garden of hope rather than a battlefield of fear. 7. Overcoming negative attitudes. We all face moments when negativity tries to take over. The key isn't to ignore it but to replace it. Here's what I do. Whenever a negative thought enters my mind, I immediately counter it with a positive one. If I think, this is too hard, I say, I've done hard things before. I can do this too. If I think, I'm not good enough, I say, I'm getting better every day. It's not magic, it's mental discipline. You can't stop the birds from flying over your head, but you can stop them from building a nest in your hair. That's what controlling attitude is about. 8. The ripple effect of positivity. Your attitude doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone around you. A smile can change someone's day. An encouraging word can change someone's life. There's a story of a boy selling newspapers on a cold morning. No one was buying. But one lady smiled and said, "You're doing a great job, young man." He said later, "That smile warmed me more than my jacket." Never underestimate the power of your positive spirit. When you shine light, you never lose any. You just help others see. 9. Positive attitude in hard times. It's easy to be positive when things are going well. But the real test comes when the storms hit. In those moments, your attitude becomes your anchor. When life knocks you down, don't stay there. Get up, dust off, and say, "This is not how my story ends." Remember, a diamond is just a piece of coal that refused to give up under pressure. Every struggle is shaping you for something greater. So when you face trials, don't ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" That's how winners think. That's how positive people rise. 10. The attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is the fertilizer of a positive attitude. It makes everything grow better. You can't be angry and grateful at the same time. You can't be fearful and thankful at the same time. Start and end every day with a list of blessings, big or small. You'll notice that the more thankful you are, the more reasons you'll find to be thankful for. Like Zig Ziglar said, "When you focus on problems, you'll have more problems. But when you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities." 11. The power of expectation. Expect good things to happen. Faith is not just believing that God can, it's believing that He will. Positive attitude and faith walk hand in hand. They both say, "The best is yet to come." And guess what? People who expect success usually find it. Why? Because they're looking for it, and what you look for, you find. 12. Final thoughts. Becoming a light in the world. Friends, the world doesn't need more complainers. It needs more encouragers, more dreamers, more people who believe that life can be better, and who work to make it that way. When you walk into a room, let others feel happier that you arrived, not relieved when you leave. Be the person who brings hope when others bring doubt. Be the one who says, "We can," when others say, "We can't." Because one positive person can change a home, a workplace, a community, even a nation. Conclusion. The power of a positive attitude isn't just about success. It's about living a life of purpose, joy, and peace. When you choose to see the good, speak the good, and do the good, you'll attract the good. Remember, you are the only person on earth who can use your ability. The question is, will you? So keep your head up, your heart open, and your attitude positive. Because your best days, they're not behind you. They're right ahead.